What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if it's your first time here. Have you ever had one of those mornings when you wake up that as soon as you open your eyes, as soon as you get awake, you feel like you had this real heavy feeling like it's going to be a really bad day? That's the way I felt this morning, and it was so bad. I mean, it's the worst that it had been in a long time, the way I felt this morning when I woke up. It's a really strong, heavy sense of urgency that time is running out. And that's what I was thinking as I was waking up. Time is running out. Time is running out. And I'm not saying that God speaks to me directly. I'm not saying that at all. But that's the way it seemed. It seemed like that God woke me up. And I was hearing, time is running out. Time is running out. Tell people time is running out. And I've been thinking about that today, most of the day, and trying to figure out how to bring this message to you all, because, you know, the people watching this channel should know this already and should be prepping already. But I'm sure there's some that aren't. I'm sure there's some that just watching these videos and not actually prepping. Unfortunately, I hope that's not the case, but most likely it is. But I want to get the message out to people who aren't prepping, who aren't doing anything, who don't realize the situation that we're in, because time is running out. I mean, I can feel it. Like this morning when I woke up, I mean, it was so strong, that feeling. Just, I mean, it felt like I couldn't get out of the bed hardly. It felt so strong, that feeling bad. Just overwhelming feeling of just urgency. And, you know, I got this YouTube channel, and I think God gave me this with the subscribers I have and the views that I have to try to get people to prepare, to try to talk to people, try to reason with people, and try to tell people how to prepare. And, you know, it's like my books. I can write a lot better than I can talk. God gave me a talent, I think, to be able to write, at least nonfiction, and get my message across that way. And I can write, like I said, better than I can actually talk, I think. But anyway, that's another topic. But guys, time is running out. I've known this for a while, but this morning, I mean, that feeling was just so overwhelming, and it made it difficult to get up out of the bed this morning. So I hope all you are prepping. Hope you're doing what you can to get ready and get prepared, and try to get, you know, everyone you can to prepare. I know it's difficult because most people won't listen, and you don't want to keep on and on and on trying to get people to prepare, but try to share the message to get people to do something. And if you aren't prepping yourself, you aren't doing anything yourself, you don't feel like you are where you need to be, then heed the urgency and get ready. Prepare with everything you can, because time is definitely running out, in my opinion. If you look at everything going on, if you look at the state of the world right now with everything, I mean, it's obvious what's going to happen. The dollar is crashing. The United States is going to lose the ability to control the world, to pretty much go to different countries and loot and rob the world. It's been happening for a long time. Look at the Middle East, for example, in the oil. And that time is ending. The world is sick of the United States, and they're moving to China. China's taking over. And people say, so what, who cares? It's going to affect us greatly. It's going to affect the dollar. It's going to affect importing or imports. Is going to affect pretty much everything over here in our way of life. And, you know, you'll have people in the comments that say, we'll just make it all ourselves. It's not that simple. The United States has pretty much shut down their manufacturing of most things and shipped all that to China, including the manufacturing of, you know, pharmaceutical drugs like pain medications, diabetes medications, all the antibiotics. And there's going to be shortages, and it's difficult to be able to just gear up and start making these things. And all the crap you see at Walmart, all the crap you see at Target or wherever you go to, Tractor Supply, whatever, most of that stuff that you see, or a large portion, was made in China, or at least it has components that were made in China. A lot of things, even if they say it was manufactured in the United States, that doesn't mean that some of the parts didn't come from China. Buy the parts that's manufactured in China, ship those over here, and then put it all together. That happens a lot too. But, you know, don't put it off any longer. Don't be thinking that something's going to happen to fix the problems. Don't think there's going to be an election to fix the problems. It is, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions also, it is past the point of no return. That is over. The economy is too bad. China is taking over, pretty much already has, and the United States, like I said in another video, our political leaders, supposed to be our representatives, but people call them leaders now. But anyway, that's another topic for another video. Those people in the deep state, the globalists, they want this war to happen, and that's why exactly what's going to happen, because the United States, is it going to just say, well, we made some bad decisions, the dollar's crashing completely, all the other countries of the world is pretty much giving the United States the big old middle finger, they're dumping the dollar, and we're in a mess here, but what can we do? We might as well just accept it, go on about it. That's not going to happen in my opinion. And the United States, is it just going to go away? The deep state, the globalists, they actually want this war. The globalists do, I think, because they want to lower the population. The deep state does also, because the military industrial complex will make billions off of war. So, in my opinion, the war with China is going to happen, and it's going to spread out through, Korea, Iran, and probably hit Israel. Israel hit Iran. I mean, there's going to be wars popping off everywhere, and then very, very quickly, I think it will escalate into a complete, actual World War III. We've already, if you look at the way things are happening now, we're already in World War III right now. However, it's not really a hot war where people are shooting each other, besides, between Russia and Ukraine. But you had the world, especially China, at the top, and they're all taking sides, and it's an economic war with China right now, and China is winning. China is gathering nations together in the BRICS. They are trading in their own currencies. Different countries are dumping the dollar. It's going to have a huge impact on us here. So don't think an election is going to make it better. It's going to fix anything. You need to realize what's happening, what's going to happen, and prepare like your life depends on it, because it does. Our life depends on us being prepared. And unfortunately, even being prepared doesn't mean you're going to actually survive. Things do happen. However, you definitely increase your chances of being able to survive, being able to maneuver and work around through the system and come out hopefully unscathed. But even though you do prep, things do happen, and there's no guarantee you're going to make it. However, if you don't do anything, then the odds are definitely that you're not going to make it. So prepping is essentially increasing your odds of survival. So guys, at least every time you go to the supermarket, at least buy some extra food. Buy extra 5-10 cans of canned food, some peanut butter, some pinto beans, some rice, flour, cornmeal. Put that back and do it every time you go to the store. I know it's difficult to do all at once. Going and buying a year's supply of food at one time, most of us can't do that. Most of us has to do it in steps. So the easiest way to do it in steps is to make a list of what you need, and I'll put links in the box below. You can click and download a couple of lists I put together. They're totally free, and just click and then download PDF downloads with different foods that you can consider stockpiling. But every time you go to the supermarket, pick up extra. Get what you need if you can afford extra. I know it's getting more and more difficult to afford to buy extra food, but do everything you can. If you can just afford to buy, 2 extra cans of canned food, do that. It beats nothing. But do everything you can to prepare put everything you can back, and hopefully we have another 3 months, 4 months, 6 months maybe, and I don't know. But like I said this morning, I had this really strong sense of urgency, this real heavy pressure. So hopefully, you know, we have a few months left, but who knows? So do everything you can now to at least stockpile food. I mean, even if you're not growing a garden or anything like that, or having any animals on your property, if you have property, at least stockpile some food, because if you do that, you'll be much better off than most other people. You know, if you can put back just a 3-month supply of food, you'll be a step ahead of probably 90% of the population. So do what you can, as you can. When you go to the store, get what you need, it's on your shopping list, and buy some extra. Put that back, and when you go back again, do the same thing. Go back again, do the same thing. Prep as you can, prep as much as you can, because in my opinion, guys, time is running out. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and the Creekmore out here. I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.